am going to do transit analysis for Gemini moon sign, Gemini ascendants. So as I mentioned in my earlier videos, so we look at transit results from ascendant if ascendant is powerful than moon, and if moon is stronger than ascendant in birth chart, then we should see transit results from moon sign. So basically moon sign gives a perspective of how you perceive things, and ascendant gives a perspective of how do you act upon the situation. Now, how do you react to the change? So, how will you exercise your willpower to fight against any problem? That is what is seen from ascendant. So, because ascendant gives you that will. So, coming to Gemini moon sign, Gemini ascendants. So, people who are running Mercury Mahadasha, they see significant changes because Mercury being owner of Gemini and as well as Virgo also. So for Gemini, we have two heavy planets, Jupiter and Saturn, both positioned in 8th house. So Jupiter is planet of optimism, Saturn is a planet of pessimism. Jupiter is planet of expansion and Saturn is for contraction. Jupiter is for gain, Saturn is for loss. So this conjunction in 8th house creates a lot of fear, anxiety, perplexity for Gemini moon sign people. But however, the power of Gemini lies in communication. So any problem they should be able to sail through if they leverage their communication skills. Especially the transit of Mercury plays a key role for these people. So when Mercury gets into favorable positions, then these people can work on resolving things. So Saturn and Jupiter in 8th house. So basically Jupiter in 8th house is okay, it's not that bad. These people, they develop interest in spirituality, occult and mysticism because of Jupiter being in 8th and Saturn also being in 8th house. And for Gemini, Jupiter is 7th and 10th lord, so he's a double malefic. So he owns two houses, and one of the houses is Maraka house. And Saturn is 8th lord and also 9th lord for Gemini moon sign people and Gemini ascendants. So basically this conjunction is kind of 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th lords joining together in 8th house. So all these areas will be impacted. It's more of a negative side, but Jupiter in 8th house helps them in kind of moving forward with positive thinking and optimism. So they need to be optimistic. They have to develop, cultivate positive thinking. This is the time actually these people have to introspect and align to spiritual side of life. Find a guru, do meditation, get some initiation and do some charity. So here because 8th house is involved, so father, parental properties, inheritance, insurance, anything sudden gain or sudden loss, these are the events these people see during this time. Coming to Rahu, so this is a better position for them. Last year Rahu was transiting their sign, moon sign and ascendant, so which was not that good. Now Rahu in their 12th house. 12th house Rahu may create some troubles, but still it is okay because malefic planets always work well in malefic houses. So Ketu is in the 6th house, which is a good thing for them. So they are actually now, earlier they were in a shell, now they are kind of have a socializing nature, mix and mingle with people, and so they have a bigger network circle because of Ketu in sixth house. And also Ketu in sixth house helps them in a fight against enemies and adversities. But this position of Ketu in sixth house may develop some kind of sickness. So they need to keep a tab on their health. And 12th house Rahu, so they may have the sleep disturbance. So they may face experience weird dreams because 12th house is house of subconscious mind. So people who are trying out for MNC companies, so probably the 12th house Rahu will work well if they channelize this energy properly. And Saturn, Jupiter, so because two neutral planets, they're sitting in same house in close conjunct. So anything related to settlement of legal issues, properties, so they can keep them on hold. They can wait for some time till Jupiter transits to Aquarius. They can start working on resolving these issues. So for them, the relationship, the marital life is also one of the things they need to pay attention, because 8th house represents marital life. So two planets, one is planet of optimism, one is planet of pessimism, conjuncting together in 8th house means it creates a lot of disturbance, may develop some trust issues between partners. And because 8th house is house of sudden things, transformation, so there are few things which are not under their control. So they need to wait till Jupiter moves to Aquarius, which is I think mid of April 2021. So for Saturn, they are already experiencing this Astama Shani, the 8th house Saturn. So basically they have to be careful when they make decisions. They need to put extra work, extra effort to make any progress in their career. So people who are unemployed, so it's a bit tough time for them. So they need to please Saturn and Jupiter as well to find opportunities to be successful. For people who are like doing their studies like primary education, so for them this is a bit tough time because Saturn might cause delay in their education or breaks in the education. And foreign travel, better to avoid foreign travel. Like people, most of the Geminians, like they would like to maybe go back to home country, or they would like to go to foreign. They are stuck. As everybody know, like there are some issues with international travel. So the transit of Mercury, like when Mercury transits to favorable positions like 2, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. So these people can make decisions about key things in their life. So they need to be Gemini people. They need to be optimistic till April, and from April onwards things will automatically move on. So this is my analysis for Gemini moon sign and ascendant people. If you like the video, please click on like button and also subscribe to my video. Thank you very much.